We spend years following paths that made sense to someone else. Like someone was in 800 felt like, okay, a woman should be married by X and Y's. A man should be the strong man, like he never cries. You know, those are kind of rule they made in the 800s or like 10th century. I don't know, whatever. For most of my life, I thought creating the life I wanted was about working harder, setting goals, being disciplined, trying to become a better version of myself. But over time, I started noticing something. Many people work hard, many people are intelligent, many people genuinely want a better life. And yet they still end up feeling stuck, disconnected, exhausted, or unfulfilled. Why? Because most of us are trying to create from a life we never consciously choose. We're trying to follow the paths of others people's path. We inherit beliefs, we inherit expectations, we inherit fears, we inherit a definition of success. And before we know it, we are living according to rules we never actually examined. By 30, you should be married, you should have kids, you should have a stable job, blah, blah, blah. You know that dreams we had when we were kids? Like, my dream was like, with my best friend, when we be 22, we'll be married with a beautiful, handsome guy, and blah, blah, blah. We'll have a car. That was our dream. Why? Why by exploring the world? I don't know, but that's me talking. We spend years following paths that made sense to someone else. Our parents, our culture, our community, our past experiences, sometimes even our wounds. And because these patterns are unconscious, we repeat them again and again. We start creating them, we set them as our goal. By that age, I should be this. And then this is the man, a man is not doing this, or you know what I mean? We have those expectations and we go after them again and again because we are not conscious of those, okay? We are not conscious that we are not actually creating something that comes from us. So we react instead of choosing. We survive instead of creating. Then one day we look around and like we're wondering, how did I get here? Like, what happened? Or perhaps more importantly, whose life am I living again? I have everything. I have everything I'm supposed to have, but I'm not happy. Like I'm not. Like whose life am I living? So that question changed everything for me because I realized something. You cannot consciously create a life you love if you are unconscious of what is creating it. And that's what Soul Step is about. Not motivation, not quick fixes, not pretending life is easy. Life is not easy. No, it's not. But life is beautiful and sad. And whatever comes with life, it's all that mixed up, that beautiful mixed up. Okay? Soul Step is about learning how to participate consciously in the creation of your reality through 5 stages. The first stage is awareness. Before we can change anything, we have to see it. We have to see what is going on, what is actually going on right now. We have to become more aware of our beliefs, our patterns, our fears, our habits. The story we have been telling ourselves, or the story we have been told by other people. Okay? Most people try to change their lives before they understand the invisible forces driving them. And when I'm talking about invisible forces, I'm not talking about witchcraft. I'm talking about a teacher you had when you were a kid telling you that you will never make it. And today you're restraining yourself, holding to that, what they told you when you were a kid. Those are invisible forces because you can't see them right now. And this is where I'm coming because I'm going to help you see those things. Okay? So awareness is where the journey begins. The second stage is remember. Remember who you are. Who are you? Who are you? Are you the one who actually likes this or that? Because underneath the conditioning, the expectations and the labels you have collected over the years, over your experiences. There is a deeper self. The version of you that existed before everyone told you who you should be. The version of you that knows what matters to you, what brings meaning, what feels true. Many people are not lost, they are disconnected from themselves. So when I'm talking about remembering who you are, it's not about something spiritual. No. It's about who are you? Why do you like this type of clothing, for example? Is it truly you? What were you like before they told you that, oh, you shouldn't show your body, or you should cover your body, or that religious? Who are you? Okay? Why do you like this type of partner? Do you like the big, strong man because the society told you is, or is it because you actually like them? Why do you like, I don't know, there are so many examples about who you are. It's not about spirituality. No, it's about practical reality. Who are you? Okay, so we're going to remember who you are, who we are. Okay, the third stage is creating. Create. We need to start creating intentionally. Yes, life will throw things at us, but we are the one who decide what we do next. Okay, some people grew up in the same environment, the beatings and whatever, abuse and whatever, and they decided next, what can I do? Not saying that what happened, abuse is good and okay, no. But what can we do with what happened? Like, we can heal, and what can we do next? Okay, we're going to talk about those kind of subjects. Okay, so once you become aware and reconnect with yourself, you gain something powerful: choice. You stop living by default, you begin living by design. You can choose your values, you can choose your direction, you can choose the kind of person you want to become. Consciously, not because XYZ said or that situation made me think. I will tell you something really quick. One of my criteria when I was looking for a man or a partner, in my mind was like, that person needs to know how to cook, because I'm not doing the cooking. Like, why? Okay? And my conditioning was that the society says that the woman should. Why should I do that? I was going against just because I don't want to, okay? But then I realized that I actually like that. I actually like to create. When I was doing this work I'm going to do with you, I realized that I actually love making new creations. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And I loved all the good, all those things when it doesn't work. I love the process. And I was like, why am I holding myself just because they said that I shouldn't follow? No, let me make my own choice. I love to cook. No, I don't love to cook. I love to create new things. You know what I mean? I love to have beautiful plates and create those beautiful plates. And yeah, having someone, a partner who knows how to cook and who can do that's good. But it shouldn't be like, if they don't know how to cook, no. So you are going to start choosing the life you want to build. Not because someone else told you to, but because it aligns with who you truly are. Okay? So the fourth stage is master. And I love to say master your monkey. What is the monkey? Is the little our thoughts that goes like, I want this, I don't want it, I'm angry, I hate people. That's your monkey. That's your monkey acting up. You're going to learn to master yourself. Because awareness alone is not enough. Knowing is not enough. Transformation requires practice. And during practice, you fall. You stand up, you fall. You stand up, you go, you do things, and then you fall. That's practice. That's real practice. Transformation requires practice. It requires discipline, emotional regulation, courage, consistency. Okay? The ability to stay aligned with what matters even when life becomes difficult. This is where we build the internal strength to sustain the life we're creating. And finally, we experience life. That's the best thing. That's the goal, actually, to experience life. Because the goal is not endless self-improvement. No, we're not here to self-improve all the time. The goal is not perfection. The goal is to live, to love deeply, to contribute meaningfully, to experience joy, to experience sadness and hardship in a different way. Not that you're going to be happy to have those hardship, but you are going to learn that they are not in a practical way. I will tell you in a practical way why you should embrace hardships. You are here to experience life in its fullness, experience joy, adventure, connection, growth, presence, a life fully lived. Hardship, sadness, anger, all those emotions, you're going to be fully present in those in life. Okay? A life that feels like yours. That is the journey we will explore on this channel through stories, conversations, questions, tools, truths, and sometimes uncomfortable realities. We're going to talk about reality a lot. Not because I have all the answers, but because I believe better questions lead to better lives. If you ever felt like you are living on autopilot, if you ever felt disconnected from yourself, if you ever wonder whether there is more life than simply getting through the day, you are in the right place. This channel is not about me standing at the finish line telling you what to do. I'm still working. I'm still learning. I'm still growing. I'm still creating. And I love that part, creating. But I've come far enough to turn around and say, there is a path. And if you would like company on the journey, on your journey, you are welcome to walk with me. So if you are ready to become more aware, remember who you are, create intentionally, master yourself, and experience life more fully, welcome to Soul Step. I'm Christelle, and I'm glad you're here.